Hi everyone, so today we are going to see the looping structure and the types of loops. So there are basically four types of loops. One is if else loop, second is for loop, third is while loop, and the fourth is do while loop. So let's get started. I'm going to run an if else loop. So hash include uh, stdio.h main function. Now what I'm going to do is in if else condition I'm going to put take a number from a user, and first of all I will check whether that number matches with the number which is already I have initialized, and if it matches then it will get the if condition, it will run the if condition, and if it doesn't matches it will run the else condition. So I'll take as int and comma s. So I'm generating s equals to 15. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna take the input value from the user. So printf enter the number. Now I'm going to store it in the n, so %d comma %of n. Now I'm going to run an if loop. So if condition, like if n is equal to s, which is if the user enters n equals to 15, then it will in if condition it will check that whether n is equal to the s. So it will check whether n value and s value are equal. So if n is equals to s, run printf that the number entered is matched. So this is what going to print. Now this is if condition. Now what I'm going to do in else condition, that else, that means if it doesn't match us, it will simply print that the number you have entered is not matched. Printf the number entered is not matched. So that's what it's gonna print. Now I'm going to take an input from the user. Let's run this loop. So I'm going to do is 15. I put 15 as an input value. Okay, and now the code looks okay. So let's run it. See, I put 15 and it said the number entered is match. Now let's put any other number. I'm going to put it as 10. Done. Okay. Now so the output came out to be the number entered is not matched. So this is how if else loop works. Going to see the for loop. So basically what is in the for loop is that you initialize something, then you put the length of that, and then in the end you increment or decrement the counter you want. So let's make a for loops. Hash include stdio.h main. Now again I'm going to do like, now for loop what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the values from 1 to 10. Okay, I'm going to print 1 to 10 the number values using the for loop. So I'm going to take as int I just need only one variable. Now I'm directly running a for loop that for I equals to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. So what is I equals to 1? I equals to 1 is initializing the variable. I less than equals to 10 is defining the length, means till how much, till what length the loop will run. So I less than 10 means that it will run to 10. Now I plus plus means that I'm incrementing, for after executing each loop it will increment by 1. So I plus plus means that first it will be 1, then after running that loop it will become 2. So that's what I plus plus do. Now I'm going to do is printf, since the number is an integer, so %d comma I. So that's what it is. What I'm going to do is %d backslash of n. So this will print the numbers one below each other. So let's run it. Now since we are not taking any input value, we are not going to put any input values. Now let's run it. So you can see the output as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So that is how for loop is used for. That instead of entering the numbers for again and again 1 then again 2, you can simply use the for loop and you can chunk down your code into smaller segments. So this is how for loop looks like. Now let's move for the while loop. In while loop you just have to give a condition like while this condition is executable, while this condition is satisfied, you keep on executing. So that is include stdio.h main function int n, or basically I will take int I. So in while loop also I am going to print the numbers from 1 to 10. So I will just give you the similarities and the difference between for loop and while loop using the printing the same code. So int I. Now what I'm going to do is while I less than equal to 10, printf %d backslash of n comma I. So first of all I have to initialize I equals to 1 here and printf this. Now also I want to increment the I, so I will do here is I plus plus. You can also write is like I equals to I plus 1 and I plus plus, both will have the same meaning. So this is what I do is I initialize I equals to 1 and I will run the while loop till the 10, till I equals to 10. So inside the while loop itself I am incrementing the so let's run this program. So you can see it is giving the output from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is the difference between a while loop and a for loop, but both having the same, but you can use the both for executing the same statement as well as. So this is how while loop works. Now what is a do while loop? Do while is nothing but modification of while loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna I'm gonna get this. I will do like here as do while I is less than equals to 10. Now this is a do while loop. It will execute that statement while the same. It's just the same thing, but just a representation. So thank you for watching.